What is going on, guys? Groge Gaming here. Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. In today's video, what I wanted to do is take a look at a deck that I think will be very, very strong in the new meta. And it turns out that Surgical Goblin did a video on this deck. However, I created a deck that was very, very, very similar to his before he released the video. So the deck that I thought about originally was this. So it's a little bit of an adaptation of an old meta deck, but I thought, you know, Goblin Gang and then the Ice Column in there. And even before I saw his video, I swapped in a Knight and went with this and thought, yeah, that looks kind of really good. And then I saw his video and saw that he just used Goblins. So I thought, you know, I'd kind of just try that out, and it works really well. So I thought I'd do a video on this deck and cover it so that a lot of you guys can see this deck and give it a try when the new update comes out and the new balances go out. So with the new balance update coming, the Dark Goblin is going to get a damage increase and the Knight is going to get a health increase. So this deck is going to be even stronger once the update hits. But what we're going to do is we're just going to jump into some live Grand Challenge games. I'm not too high, but I'm not at the start of the Grand Challenge, so we should still face some okay people. Good luck. Interesting to see how we do. Hopefully we don't flop. That would be very disappointing. Okay, so we're going to go for some bats on top of those. Just to avoid any kind of chip damage, really. We're going to go for a Dark Goblin, actually, into this. And then just a miner to block that, and that should be pretty good, to be honest. The Dark Goblin will get a few hits as the... okay, maybe not. Let's go for a Knight at the bridge like this. This should pressure him quite a lot. Maybe not the best play, but I definitely think he's going to be pressured into a play that he doesn't really want to make, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and as you can see, that was okay. Forced the Goblin Gang out. So it's looking like the double Prince deck, which is not ideal, but I think we'll be okay with this. I'm going to go for a Dark Goblin in the corner, kind of treat it a bit like a Musketeer. As you can see, that seems to work out pretty well. And we're going to catch the Prince like that, and then this should be a pretty decent push, if you ask me. I'm going to go for a Poison in there too. Yeah, a Poison is going to catch the Spear Goblins. And that one bat, as well as the Dark Goblin and the Poison and the Miner, got a crazy amount of damage. So with the decrease of the Dark Prince and the rise of the Knight and the Dark Goblin, I really think this deck is going to be even better against these Prince decks once the update comes. I'm simply going to drop a Knight down like this. Fairly passive play. Also a decent one. And I think he will probably put a Dark Prince on this, which will be okay, I think. Dark Goblin pushing the Knight, as you can see there. And the Dark Goblin actually locks on the tower, which is awesome for us. I'm actually just going to pop a Miner here. And then we're going to come in with some bats to help against the Giant. I'm going to place a Dark Goblin like this, and I'm actually going to poison all of that. Just log over here on this side. Dark Prince doesn't really do a whole lot, so that poison was really, really effective. He's going to come back in with the Giant again, right at the bridge, very, very aggressive, and I'm going to pull the Prince over to here, and then I'm going to get a Knight on it and a Dark Goblin on it, and I believe we should be pretty good. Let's help out the Knight just a little bit with some bats there. And the Giant isn't going to get to the tower, which is what this guy's aim is. Ripperoni. I'm going to go for a log on this as well. Oh, prediction log, and the Dark Goblin locks onto the tower. So that was a very nice play, and we're going to win the game. Seal it out with a poison very, very easily there. And then a Dark Goblin opposite lane to help the Knight. And that's going to be a good game. So we absolutely demolished this double Prince Giant deck, and this is before the update. So imagine what it's going to be like after. It's just going to be... You're just going to shut it down so easily. Okay, we're playing against Gunners from Latin Pro. Good luck, my friend. Yeah, so I think this deck is going to be a very, very solid kind of miner control / baity style deck for the new meta that is really going to pay off. Yeah, I just think it's going to be very strong. I'm going to chip with a miner in the position that's relatively safe from a tornado. Not many people can actually get the tornadoes on there. Let's just wait for a little bit of value. I'm going to log that away so we don't waste elixir, and then I'm going to place a Knight Should have placed it a little bit further over, but that should be good anyway. Okay, nice. So his fire spirits don't actually kill the goblins, which is good to know. We did take a tiny bit of damage from the Hujima Flip, from the elite barbarian. Okay, I'm gonna let this go for now because I'm not 100% sure with what he's got, to be honest. I'm actually going to log this back so that it doesn't cross the bridge. And then I'm just going to come in with a knight on the bandit. And that should stop the bandit, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Bandit's going to get stopped. And then I'm just going to come in with a miner. He's going to have the skeleton army, so that may not have been the best play. He doesn't opt for it anyway, so it's not the worst scenario that there could have been. I'm just going to opt for a dark goblin here and then go for some goblins and kind of do this and get back to the knight as soon as possible. Ripperoni Dark Goblin? Yeah. I probably should have dropped a knight just to tank it, and then it would have been a fairly good counter push going forward. But I took the risk and it didn't pay off there. Simply going to drop a knight at the back just to kind of get things cycling, get back to the miner. Okay. I'm going to go for Tesla here just to keep that away from my tower as much as possible. That wasn't the worst, but it also wasn't the best. Knight going to come down. Okay, so he's going to go for that. I'm definitely going to go for a poison on that just so that'll clear up the E-Wiz. Okay, fair play, fair play. I'm definitely going to come in with a poison right here as the miner chips because I was fairly certain he'd come in with a Skami, and he did. So, nice little prediction poison, or just really just a preemptive poison if anything. Slightly high Tesla there. I'm going to place a Dark Goblin here. Going to block the bandit there, and yeah, this should be absolutely fine. I'm probably going to do a defensive knight just in case. Knight, a defensive miner. No. Okay, good. Dark Goblin already does a lot of damage, so when the update does come, he's going to be very strong, I have to say. Obviously, he was going to zap that. He's the kind of player that just would get any kind of zap value when possible. So I'm not surprised we saw that coming in. All I'm really trying to do here is just chip him down as much as possible. I'm going to log that back so that E-Wiz doesn't get any good value. Come on, Dark Goblin, you got this? Yes, nice. So we're going to go for a miner in front of the Dark Goblin and then go for a poison. And I'm pretty sure that is going to be a good game. I just need to make sure I don't get messed up by these elite barbarians. And I don't, so that's going to be a good game. Well played. Not bad at all. Pretty happy with that win. Just controlled the game completely and he never really got through. I guess he didn't have a proper win condition. He had a kind of a spammy deck, so that didn't really work out that well for him, did it? Okay, we're hopping into one last game now just to give the deck another try. What I'll do is if I get to 8-1, I'll probably finish off this Grand Challenge in a video once the new meta comes up and I'll try this deck out again. Okay, so interesting minor placement. We're getting BM'd already, apparently. I'm not sure if he meant to do that. But there we go, he's zapped as well. So he should be down a little bit of elixir. Probably shouldn't push into this, but I kind of... Okay, I'm not going to push into this now. Definitely, since he's fireballed as well. I'm just going to put some bats up top. Try and keep this Tesla alive for as long as possible, and I think, yeah, the minions won't get any damage on the tower, which is good. So this guy has got a minor Mega Knight deck. I'm going to test him out with some minor chip. Gets a decent prince in the way, actually. That's very, very well played, I have to say. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and that should take down the prince, I think. Oh, just about took out the Dark Goblin. Fair enough. It's probably the zap that did it. Let's just send a knight into his lane so that if he decides to go for a miner, it catches that. Oh, okay, so got to get that hair off the screen, you know. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a push like this and then go like this so that we've got a bit of a double-edged sword there, a bit of a two-lane push that is going to really cause him some issues. Obviously, as you can see, the bat's doing a lot of work for me, so that's very good. Dark Goblin, and then what we want to do is just pull the Mega Knight over so it doesn't get the charge. And again, this is going to be a pretty annoying counter push for him if the Knight can get in front. No, the Knight doesn't get in front. He goes for a Fireball, though. Let's start some Goblins here. And then, oh, wow, okay. So the Prince absolutely annihilates my push. As it was expected, really, once he placed it there like that. Oh, misplay by me there. Let's go for a miner over here like this. I'm going to stack up Teslas. He doesn't actually have anything to catch the miner that well. Just from what I'm seeing anyway. The miner. I'm really surprised to see that the miner went there. I thought he would go for a miner onto the tower or something like that, but he didn't do that. Okay. So we're not really winning this battle just yet. Okay. I'm just going to continue to chip him down as much as possible. Is the Mega Knight going to come in? I'm not entirely sure what he's going to go for. He's going to go for a miner. Okay. I'm just going to play very defensive at this point. Okay, this is going to be fine, and then we should have a good counter push coming forward. At least a decent one anyway. This guy's definitely putting up a fairly good fight. Okay, well, I'm obviously going to take that poison value there. Especially against two level 6 pumps. Let's just see if we can bait out a zap or something like that. He probably will go for a zap on that. Yeah, he does. Obviously going to poison that and log it away. Nice goblins there that are going to really help in this defense. And then I feel like he's definitely overcommitted, so I'm going to come in with a Dark Goblin with a Knight and then another Dark Goblin to help. And let's log this back so that we get good value out of the Dark Goblin. Very, very close to finishing the game. Okay, this guy has actually put up a very, very good fight, so props to you for that. All we need to do at this point is get a poison and a log on the tower, and then that's GG. So I think, unlucky dude, good game, well played. He did play very well, and I maybe didn't play amazingly, but we still got a really nice win, so good game, well played, and good luck. He's very angry apparently, never mind. You'll get a win next time, my friend. Let's open up a couple of chests just to finish the video off nicely. So crown chest coming in, nothing amazing in there at all. And then the super magical chest from the quest, which is awesome. Let's crack that open and see what we get, guys. 7,000 gold. Ice spirits. Rest in peace. They didn't have to do you like that, Ice spirit. They didn't have to. Wizard. Goblin gang. Zappies. Lightning. Oh, and we're going to get a legendary. Boom. Barbarian barrel, which is good. And then we are going to get Lumberjack. Almost level 4. Once I get to level 4, he might be a bit more usable on ladder for me, but at this point, he's pretty useless at level 3, to be honest. Anyway, guys, that has been the deck showcase for today, which should be very strong in the new meta, considering it's already very, very strong in this meta. I believe Surgical Goblin got 12 wins with this deck already, but that's Surgical Goblin, so yeah, it's pretty much irrelevant at this point which deck he uses. He'll probably get 12 wins. But I'm doing okay with it. I'm 8-1, which kind of shows you that us regular guys can do pretty well with these decks. So give this deck a go. I'll leave the deck link down below. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to join the Groge gang, and then I'll see you guys next time. Peace.